cameras. You can also see this Vanderbilt Commodore helmet, baby. First time on the set. Drew dropped that on Monday. I didn't even think about that. The Commodores have made the new Bank Plus Studio Showcase Studio set. Got Vanderbilt and Ole Miss helmets over here. And Woo Pig Sooie and Hail State on my left, your right, if you're watching the show. And the helmets are compliments of the College Corner store, Trey Station in Ridgeland by Fleet Feet. They have all your Hail State and Hotty Toddy gear and pullovers and hats and all that stuff. And it's a maroon out in Davis Wade. So why wait in line on game day? Heck with that. Get your stuff. You're ready to roll. The Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Dave Bartoo at 9:30. He's one of the best. Dave Bartoo, smartest guy in college football, 9:30. And he'll be on the New Belgium Fat Tire Hotline, so make an appointment with us. Twitter handle at BoBounds. Twitter handle at BoBounds. And we'd also like you to follow us at Y'all Lifestyle. And we're on Instagram at Bo_Bounds and at at Y'all_Lifestyle. So we're streaming on the zone1059.com. You can click on you can watch the show by going to our Facebook page. We have the video link there. Just type in the Out of Bounds Show. Boom. You can also watch live on the app, and then it's in our Twitter bio. Jackson, what's up?
I was just going to make sure you included the Twitter bio there.
Oh.
It's right there.
College football playoff rankings. How in the world is Michigan number 3?
This shows the favoritism, does it not? Does it kill the narrative of favoritism to the SEC? It has to.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt.
It has to kill
You don't even drop a spot?
How?
You lose to Iowa, who's not a top 40 recruit. Oh, let's say that out loud. You lose to Iowa, who's not a top 40 recruiter, and you're a top 10 recruiter, and you lose to Iowa.
But who should be ranked ahead of them? Explain that.
What now?
Who should be ranked ahead of them?
I would go with Clemson.
Easily. That's like the only one that I can think of.
You don't like Washington?
Well, I mean,
if
you're looking at a resume, Michigan's beat Colorado and Penn State. Washington's beat Stanford and Oregon.
I see.
Is that a push?
No. Stanford's bad. Oregon's not good.
Michigan's is way better. That's 2 top 10 teams.
What was the close Michigan game that they had that they got lucky winning?
Was it Wisconsin? Oh, they beat Wisconsin, too. That's 3 top.
Wisconsin. Where is Wisconsin here?
Michigan has 3 top 10 wins.
Oh, God. Wisconsin's 8-2 at number 7. That's a joke. Yeah, you know what the problem is, though? You have to put a team in every slot. And we just, I hate to say it, college football has been a blast this year, but we just don't have that many good teams. When Wisconsin is number 7 and Penn State's number 8, I mean, Penn State's...
They're not a top 10 team.
They're not a top 15 team.
I need to see more, but they're definitely not a top 10.
Who else do we have here? Who's the number 1 third loss team? USC?
Yeah, USC.
Over LSU?
And Auburn. You think Auburn, on a neutral field, who you got?
USC.
I think I take USC because of the talent level. But LSU, on the other hand.
Because of talent level, LSU has just as much talent as USC.
Right. I was referring to Auburn, but yes.
If Fournette is healthy, Fournette and Geis, I bet those Southern Cal players haven't seen anything like that.
No. God, both of them.
They played Bama. They saw it.
But they played Bama when Bama wasn't rolling.
Yeah, that's true.
They called Bama early, which is probably when you would want to catch.
Well, to be fair, USC wasn't rolling either. They had the wrong quarterback in.
Good point.
They changed quarterbacks, and they've been rolling ever since.
Yeah, saved his job, evidently.
Sure did.
Clay Helton. So there's only one SEC team in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
and 2 SEC teams in the top 15, and they have the wrong team ahead at 15 because Auburn beat LSU, but LSU's better.
Right.
Auburn's got a little bit better QB, but
it's kicking them in that game.
I just think LSU's better as far as personnel, but you got to prove it on the field, I guess.
Right.
The biggest travesty in the polls is they put Boise ahead of Western Michigan when Boise has one loss, and that means Western Michigan is not going to go to a New Year's Six
Which
bowl.
is good.
No, how are you going to put one loss Boise ahead of undefeated Michigan?
I'm with
Western
him.
Michigan.
I don't know.
Well, I hate to say it. I don't care either way. I mean, just because I don't want to watch.
But, I mean, the group of five.
I mean, unless I'm gambling, I don't want to watch Western Michigan play in the New Year's Six.
What do they do for you?
But somebody's got to make it out of the group of five.
Do they?
Do they? Is that part of the deal?
Yeah, the highest group of five team makes it.
Oh, that was
Like, do you think they? Why would they do that? Was their hand forced there? I mean, what are you doing with that?
that's so bad. That is a bad, bad rule. 601-707-3750. Powered by C Spire's iPhone 7 on their Max Range LTE network. Kenny Chesney is coming to right over here by the Masson Healthplex and Performance Center in May. And you can get your tickets now. C Spire's bringing them in. And great gift for the holidays. Kenny Chesney, he's a country mute, but he's a rock star. What I mean by that is he's one of the biggest stars in the world. Tickets are going fast. I'd probably go ahead and get them.
Before you go to the phone, I got one question.
Okay. Is it going to change my life?
I might.
Cool. Kind of like your Jägermeister cocktail from the first segment?
That actually would change your life.
You're right. That could change.
It
Not
could.
for the better, but
No,
it could change my life for sure.
All you said was change your
I
life.
could end up sick, but go ahead.
It is what it is. All right, if you take what you have right now with the College Football Playoff Bowl and the past couple of years, would you rather have the BCS back?
I think they're both
Flawed?
bad. The committee's a joke.
It's a joke.
The BCS worked. It just the only flaw was it can only allow 2 teams. If you allow the BCS to work with 4 teams, it might actually work.
I agree. But you know what I have now decided?
What you got?
I do not want any more than 4 teams.
I like 6.
I don't like it because it waters down the regular season, and I want September and October and November to be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying.
Look, I'd love to go to 8 because it would give Ole Miss and Mississippi State a shot, maybe one year, like a couple of years ago.
That's just too many.
If you get the right quarterback and you get the kind of the right mojo and you have a couple of stingers on D and things go your way and you have the right guys at home, and I get that, and I would love to see it. And it would be pandemonium in this state.
Right.
Because it would allow, an Alabama to get in, but you could get in at 7 or 8. But it just.
What's wrong with 6?
Definitely water.
I don't like 6.
You get the top 2 buys. And
I don't like that either.
I mean, if you look, well,
But sell me on it. I mean, if you can sell me on.
because you get the top 2 teams get a buy, so it's like there's an advantage to trying to get
the
the
whole
number
regular
2
season.
in the
Right.
in the rankings.
Yeah.
And then
And
you're
then-
adding 2 more teams where you could get more.
I don't think
champions.
people are going to watch.
Well, all right. If you took it right here, right now, and you had Alabama, Ohio State 1-2, Michigan 3, Clemson 4, you would get Louisville and you would get Washington. So you'd allow your group of 5 to be in.
Which are not, and they're not really good teams.
Power 5. Well,
we just are not. We didn't realize it for years. There's only so many good teams per year, and as Bartu has said, there's a finite amount of talent, and there's only one really good team this year, and it's Alabama.
and they
We
are
got
really good.
hot take Chase on the C Spire phone line. Chase, what's up? What do you have for me today?
Hey, not much, man. I appreciate you taking my call. Real quick, you guys were talking about the committee versus the BCS. In my opinion, the BCS never got it wrong other than when they excluded Auburn against USC. Everybody complained about it, and it was sort of funny that everybody thought Boise would be the team that messed the BCS up, and it was actually Alabama getting a rematch with LSU. I think the committee's done a pretty good job, actually, up until this year. And how do you still have Michigan at number 3 when, again, they lost to Iowa? Louisville definitely deserves to be in there, in my opinion, over them. They have the most dynamic player in the country. So, yeah, I don't think there's any way you have 2 Big Ten teams in the top 4, and that's a joke. So
I agree.
We may end up with two big Big Ten teams in there at the end of it all. That may be the end of the committee.
All right, thanks for the call, Chase. We appreciate it.
That was
man.
a hot take.
That was a hot take. Chase is on a roll. He's had hot takes since August.
Yeah.
I need to take a break. Bar 2 at 8:30. Bar 2 at 9:30. Hello. Bar 2 at 9, and he's already tweeting, so he's on a rampage. Dude is locked in and ready to go. I've got to tell my story coming up next, and I need some lines for the weekend.
I got plenty.
You're not going to bet, are you?
I am not.
Bull.
No. The last 2 weeks of the season are
Oh, okay. You'll wait.
Rivalry week is never touch it.
Don't touch it. Okay.
Nah.
All right, straight ahead, storytelling time from Bo. We're live in the Bank Plus studio. Out of Bounds ESPN Radio is brought to you by the GMC Sierra Truck at Fowler Buick GMC in Brandon. Go online, FowlerBuickGMC.com. You will want to work with Tom Hudson and his team, whether it's a GMC Yukon or Sierra Truck. Plus, they've got plenty of other pre-owned and new vehicles at Fowler Buick GMC in Brandon.